Born underneath, carved in the stone, crowns built from days I didn't know. My brothers vanished in the smoke, left me to where the family goes. I built my kingdom out of fear, called it loyalty, called it home. Watched it rot from the inside out until the throne was born. And you signed the paper. I grew up where exes don't exist, where hope burns out alive. I put my faith in lines and codes, believed the badge would save lives. I thought the rules would shield my hands, thought order meant control, didn't know compliance could pull the trigger on a soul, and I follow procedure. You lose breath in black and white. Every night I held my drink, closed my eyes. You chose the system over blood. I chose the order. Write his name in a silent cell, sealed the fate you couldn't tell. Different hands, the same damn sin. Black war and serpent skin. Justice spoke, but mercy bled. One walked free, one ended dead. If truth hurts, then let it sting. Black orange shed skin. I sharpened grief until it cut, used rage to keep my spine upright. Every shift another name I failed to forgive. I don't sleep anymore. I wanted you dead in my prayers. I wanted to disappear in mine. Did it hurt every day? I am more than blood, I am blame. I am more than one mistake. Maybe healing isn't clean. Maybe forgiveness leaves a scar. Too broken. stayed. My brother was the first to wear the crown. Oldest son, steady hands, then he put it down. Saw the rock before it reached his skin. Left the fire, said I won't become them. The second held us together with grace. Stood between fists, kept peace in place, till threats carved fear into his name. So we vanished just to stay sane. No calls, no letters, no goodbye, just love that learned how to survive. Supportment in the quiet air, I feel them even when they're not there. They disappeared to stay alive, and I stayed behind to hold the line. Peace was never meant for me. I chose the blood, the legacy. Heavy crown, I wear it still. Built from loss and iron will. They escaped and I became the one who stayed to guard the name. One built trust where no one knew his face. Salt in the wind, a safer place. Had to prove he was more than his past. Earned every breath that finally lasts. One erased every trace of who he was. Changed his name, buried blood and lost. No ties, no love, no sound. If nothing moves, you're never found. Starting over breaks your soul. Loneliness takes its toll. They left love, they left me, but I knew why they had to flee. They disappeared to stay alive, and I stayed behind to hold the line. Peace was never meant for me. I chose the blood, the legacy. Heavy crown, I wear it still. Iron will. They escaped and I became the one who stayed to guard the name. They said a woman couldn't rule this world, so I sharpened out and let it curl. I learned who bends, who breaks, who stays. Turn manipulation into praise. Bodies buried, fear dissolved. Every throne is blood resolved. I rule with instinct, teeth and grace. Carve my respect into this place. I know they're never coming back. Still feel their absence in the cracks. Empty rooms, familiar ache. I carry what they couldn't take. They disappeared to stay alive, and I stayed behind to hold the line. Someone had to pay the price. Someone had to sacrifice. Blood made kings, betrayal killed. My father filled, the void was filled. They found peace, I found flame. I stayed and I became the name. grew up in shadows where hope would hide. I saw the pain behind their eyes. Walked these streets, felt the weight, silent cries, a world of hate. Couldn't stay, just watch it burn. I had to rise, I had to learn. At 20 I took my vow to change it all, starting now. I train my hands, I train my mind. Strength alone won't save this time. Heart and soul, I lead the way in the night and day. I am the light in the dark, a voice, a shield, a beating heart. Through every storm I'll stand and fight. Hope and justice, I bring the light. I walk these streets in uniform. I guard the night, keep people. Every street, every face I see, plant a seed, I set them free. Not just the badge, not just the law, it's trusting